Hello, 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 hello. Is a game coming through XSplit? Maybe I'll unmute the stream and check myself. Maybe I'll... Yeah, sounds like the game audio is coming through. Good, good, good. I don't know if I should increase the volume. I set it down by default because I'm just used to every single game being stupid loud. Maybe I'll increase it a little bit. And see how it is in game. Let's see... Subtitles, yes. I'll be boring, go with English. Ooh, voice language is exciting. Remastered gameplay, so I guess that would be UI thing? Might try on and off in-game to see what difference it actually makes. Graphics quality? I haven't seen quality options before, I think, in these adventure game remasters. Wait, now I'm more curious about remastered gameplay because there's remastered controls here. Well, I really like that you can mix and match all of this. That's neat. How to play. Point and click. I have played the game before, so I don't really need this. I don't think I need it at all. Actually, by controls I might not remember. Either mouse or keyboard, while fighting enemies, choose the ideal weapon and attack. Mouse move, left click attack, change weapons, right mouse button, okay. Well, I guess I'll start. Ooh, bonus? Let's check out bonus. Audio commentary, jukebox. Oh, okay, I think I like this. I like this. I like that you can actually unlock the commentary. I don't think I've always been a huge fan that you have to find commentary things in game. I mean, it works out if the commentary is perfectly in sync what's happening, but I've seen many games with commentary where the commentary might as well have been a menu option. Like it doesn't really matter like where you found it. And there's also games where you have commentary where it's very obvious they're watching a playthrough of the game and they're commentating on stuff as they happen, but you don't see that playthrough. In that case, they might as well have just released a full video of them playing through the game with the commentary. But well, that's enough ranting by me. Now I'll actually play the game.
Whenever I smell asphalt, I think of Marine. That's the last sensation I had before I blacked out. The thick smell of asphalt. And the first thing I saw when I woke up was her face. She said she'd fix my bike. Free. No strings attached. I should have known then that things are never that simple. Yeah. When I think of Marine, I think of two things. Asphalt and trouble.
Rip Burger, you're dumber than dirt.
Crazy cat.
Mr. Corley, if you'd only listen to my plan, my vision. I know your plan, Rip Burger. You're waiting for me to die so you can take over my company. Oh, sir, that's horrible. I am not waiting for you to die. You know I've never liked you, Rip. But you have business know-how and killer instincts that I respect. Why, thank you, sir. But this latest idea of yours, riding up to our shareholders' meeting with a gang of bikers? Who do you think you're fooling?
The shareholders, sir. It's good PR to be seen hobnobbing with real Corley Motors customers.
What do you know about our customers, Adrian? You've never even been on a bike.
Well, you know I'd be on one right now, sir, if it weren't for my destabilizing inner ear condition.
Ah, your ears are fine. It's what's between them that scares me. go some boys I could ride with. Step on it. Let's find out who they are.
I wonder if there's a shortcut in the game for switching between new and old graphics. Was it F1 in the old remasters? Yeah, it was. So I guess I can't really tell if this was just an FMV before. I don't think so. No, definitely not. Crazy Cats, this is yet another adventure game made by Tim Schafer over at LucasArts. So I played through the remastered version of Day of the Tentacle last year. And now I'm playing through this, which is the latest, and I think last adventure game remaster that I'll be working on. Because this is the last one made by Tim Schafer at the LucasArts. So this is the third remaster for, like, they remastered Grim Fandango and Day of the Tentacle before.
Hey, Ben. You know, Ben, we're broke.
Yeah,
And if some cash doesn't come our way soon, we're in big trouble.
relax. I have a feeling something's coming our way. Something big.
You better stay out here, Rip. This place is bikers only. All right. Who's the guy that drove over my car?
What could possibly be taking so long?
Maybe old man Corley got himself in trouble.
Yeah, maybe they took the old guy out back and worked him over with a 2x4.
An appealing notion, but improbable. More likely he's boring them to death with some tale of the glory days.
But Malcolm, isn't that illegal?
Not back then, it wasn't.
So who do you ride with these days?
He rides with me. Although I'm sure he'd much rather be riding with your little club.
I told you to wait out in the limo, Rip Burger.
I thought you might like some help with your sales pitch, sir.
Sales pitch?
Yes, we've come here today to offer you and your men employment. Mr. Corley requires an escort to the annual Corley Motors shareholders meeting.
Does this look like an escort service to you?
You would be well compensated for your time, of course.
Not interested.
It's fairly obvious that you could use the money.
Listen, I said we're not for rent. The polecats are not goons for hire.
Not even if it were Malcolm Corley's dying wish.
Rip Burger? That does it. I'm gonna...
Hold on there, Malcolm. If you don't mind, I'd like to step outside with Mr. Ripburger for a little chat.
Excellent idea. And the doctor says he only has a few months to live.
That's bad news for all of us. He's not just a nice guy. He's also the last motorcycle maker in the country. What happens to Corley Motors if he dies?
Don't worry. I have a plan. And if you come to the shareholders meeting with us, you'll find out what it is.
No dice, Ripburger. The polecats are not thugs for rent. If you want to buy muscle, you should go find the Rotwheelers.
The old man says it's the polecats or nothing.
Then I guess it'll have to be nothing.
And that's your last word?
That's it.
Well, I'd like to make you just one final offer. Bolus, take this coat and go get his motorcycle. We'll have to tie up this little 200-pound loose end. It'll need to look like an accident.
That stuffed shirt actually thinks I'll leave him in control of Corley Motors when I go. Boy, is he in for a surprise.
Hey, where's Ben going?
Your colleague has decided to accept our generous offer after all. As a matter of fact, he's gone on ahead to scout out the route.
He did?
Well then, let's roll 'em, boys. Yahoo! Corville, here we come.
Yeah. Controls. Yeah. Should try to play it with a controller. I like that it actually shows me a PS4 controller. I think it does that by default. I don't think it somehow detected that I have a PS4 controller connected. I wonder how movement is like this if you actually move in directly or if you just move around the cursor. I want to test it quickly. Well, I guess for this scene it's obvious. I just move around the cursor, by the way. Yeah, it's all cursor driven. I think they did a better job with the graphics in this one compared to Day of the Tentacle, at least with the characters. The backgrounds, well, the backgrounds don't look bad. It seems kind of obvious that it's still based on the original pixel graphics, and like some parts of it were just like done very quickly. It feels like.
Warning. Do not play in or around dumpster. Do not kick dumpster. Do not sleep in dumpster. Usage of this container for disposal of human remains may be a violation of local health ordinances. I've woken up and worse. I've touched it enough. They're empty.
So I think this was. No, I don't. I was about to say I think this was first LucasArts adventure game without the normal
I've
verb
woken up and
interface.
worse.
But I think something like the Dig and Sam & Max might have been earlier. Either way,
I don't have anything.
for this game they reduced the
I don't have anything.
the
I don't have
interface.
anything.
Where did I get the interface again? Okay, there we go. So yeah, they reduced the verbs to these 4 verbs. Which is use hands, use boot, look, and use lips. It's represented in a very silly way. My controller cable is still alive, Crazy Cats. This is the only one I have right now, so I hope it survives for a while. I really should order new ones, because I assume this one will eventually die.
Empty boxes. You really should flatten these so they can be recycled. I've woken up and worse. The kickstand. Good thing Ripburger didn't touch my bike. Good thing for him.
I think you'd be scared to know, Crazy Cats, how many cables I've gone through in total. I've had a cable which died after 1 use. I am very, very frustrated with the entire situation. And I'm not even completely sure like why that's the case. But I've found instances of people online
That's where I
having
came
problems
from.
with the cables
Nothing
too.
that way from me but a warrant.
It might be just the build quality, but then again, like every time I buy a micro USB cable, I make sure to go for a different brand. and so far they've all died. I've heard a lot of people say good things about the PS4 micro USB cable you get with that controller. And I'm not sure if I've even heard of any of those dying for people. But it would be a bit expensive buying a PS4 just for one cable.
It's empty, but I can see the bartender in there. Some joker took my keys. I don't like that. Open up.
What I do with the cables, Crazy Cats, I insert them in my controller. I have the controller sit on the table or my chair, and then I sometimes have it in my hands. That is literally it. I am very careful with stuff in general, but that is apparently enough to kill micro USB cables. From what I gather, like most devices using micro USB cables, they only use it for charging. So that means they sit 100% still while charging, but with a controller, like, it doesn't see a lot of movement, but it sees some movement because you will have it in your hands, so you move it a little bit around. So I guess that movement is enough to kill some micro USB cables. I don't know.
I fixed your door. It was sticky.
Look, I don't want no trouble. Just leave me out of this mess.
What's this?
It's a big blobby gray shape. I was taking an art class.
That's one big fish.
Yep.
Good thing that's a badger.
Why?
'Cause if that were a dead polecat, I'd have to trash the place. Those might look good mounted on my handlebars. Nah. Those might look good mounted. Nah. 15 guys with towels in their belts?
My graduating class from bartending school.
Are you the guy with the lampshade on his head? Or the guy chugging out of the punch bowl?
Lampshade.
This your pit bull?
Nah, that's my baby picture.
Whoa.
Watch it, that's my sister.
I've actually already ordered cables from Hong Kong, Crazy Cats. The last batch I ordered was from a Hong Kong seller on eBay. I bought 3 of the same kind of cable, and it was weird. Like, I had, even though they were all the same brand, I had different results. 2 of them lasted a pretty long while one of them died after just a week.
The monitor doesn't have any controls.
Ooh, look at this fancy lighting. Ooh, that's added in the new version, that lighting, so fancy.
Looks like you're out of customers.
Yeah, your gang took off with those well-dressed gentlemen. So what'll it be, Mac?
I'm looking for my keys.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think you're in on this whole bum deal.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do about it?
The scale between the 2 characters look a little bit off. Like, the bartender looks absolutely huge compared to Ben. It looks to be the same case in the original, but just less noticeable because of the low resolution.
What do you have?
Where'd everybody head off to?
What am I, the cruise director? Maybe they're up on the Lido deck. You want something?
I want to know who knocked me out.
Maybe you just passed out. You should learn to handle your liquor.
I've never liked nose rings.
You gonna order something?
No. No. You know what might look better on your nose?
What?
the bar. Now don't mess around with me.
All right, all right. I got your keys, but I don't know nothing. They had guns. They told me to stall you as long as possible.
Why?
I don't know. I overheard them say something about an ambush up the road.
What else?
Nothing. Look, man, here are your keys, all right? Oh, someone did say something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
They didn't do too good of a job there. But why ambush the polecats? I'd better get moving. Ah, booze. Can't. Got a ride. Nothing to grab. It's empty. I've got nothing to say.
I can't turn on the TV.
The monitor doesn't have any controls. The monitor doesn't have any controls.
Yeah, the signal was piped in from Kickstand National Headquarters.
Well, I have my keys.
When I'm on the road, I'm indestructible. No one can stop me. But they try.
Oh yeah, I have to do fighting, I think.
Hey, ain't you the A#1 polecat honcho?
Yeah, and you're in my way.
Well, get used to it, bud. When the Rottweilers hit the road, we own it.
Look, I'm serious. Someone's ambushing the polecats.
Someone's ambushing the polecats? Oh, heavens! Whatever will we do?
That does it.
Come on, kitty! Let's get down! Don't
I'd like to make you just one final offer.
Something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
I have a plan.
They had guns.
Malcolm Corley's dying wish.
Something about an ambush up the road.
I have a plan.
Oh.
Man, this is gruesome. My editor better print these in color. Now I have to get you some help, I suppose. Ah, quit moaning. I know someone around here who can fix anything.
What are you?
I'm a mechanic, and apparently a pretty good doctor as well. My name's Maureen.
My name's Ben. Why did you hit me over the head, Maureen?
You were in an accident. A reporter found you and brought you and your bike here.
My bike? What have you done with my bike?
Brought it back from the dead. Sort of like what I did with you. Need a little help getting it finished, though.
How's it look?
Looks better than it did, but you gotta help me out. The front forks are wasted, so you'll have to get some new ones. And someone stole my welding torch. Can you believe that? I can't finish without one. And last but not least, I patched up your ruptured gas tank, but you're out of fuel and I don't have any.
Where am I supposed to find all this stuff?
You can hack it, tough guy.
Where am I gonna find new forks?
Well, they don't have to be new, just not broken into little pieces. You could start by asking Todd in the trailer across the way. He runs the junkyard.
How am I supposed to find your torch?
I don't know, set up a dragnet. Still can't believe someone would steal my torch. Who around here would do a thing like that?
Where's the gas?
Well, there's a whole tower full of it at the edge of town. I have this crazy, irrational intuition that tells me maybe it's worth checking out.
Actually, I think I can handle it.
Good.
I gotta get out of this town, fast.
Trouble with the law?
Not in this county.
Then what's the hurry?
My gang's in trouble.
Polecats?
How'd you know that?
Big emblem on the back of your jacket.
They're headed for an ambush, so I gotta catch them.
We better get this bad boy back on the road then, huh?
I don't have any money to pay you with.
Hey, this one's free. I haven't touched anything besides a toaster for so long. Getting my hands on your hog has really been a pleasure.
Where'd you learn bikes?
I grew up working on them with my dad. One summer we did nothing but restore this old hardtail together. I mean, we scrubbed every bolt until it shined. But he took off one day and he never came back. So I switched to toasters.
Do you have a last name?
I prefer not to use it. What about you?
Same deal.
Then it's Ben and Mo forever, I guess.
This an authorized Corley Service Center?
You could call this a Corley Service Center, but I don't have the official paperwork.
Ah, an illegitimate Corley operation.
I prefer to think of it as a renegade Corley operation.
You live in this town?
Well, Melonweed's not much of a town. What's left of it is sinking about a foot a year. People either learn to adjust, or they leave, which is fine with me.
Not a people person?
I'm just better with toasters, that's all. Look, if you want me to finish this thing...
Say no more.
Okay, time to play adventure game and do things by clicking on things and thingy things.
She's got her hands all over my bike.
Jealous?
Who's this?
Oh, that's me and my Uncle Pete. He took care of me after Dad split at this place he called the Mink Ranch. When he died, he left it to me.
You're a mink farmer?
Nah, that place went belly up long before he died. But I still go back there whenever I need to get away for a while.
So I kind of still remember quite a lot of the game, so I guess I'll just see how much I have forgotten, how much I'll struggle. There's a chance I'll just like complete the game super easily because I still remember everything, which was kind of the experience I had with Day of the Tentacle, which is a bit of a shame.
Oh, good, you're not dead yet. I might still get a quote.
Listen, I've got to stop an ambush.
Ambush? Really? Where?
Somewhere between here and Corville. My crew is escorting some VIPs to the Corley Motors shareholders meeting, and there's an ambush waiting for them somewhere up the road. I heard you saved my life.
Yeah, but don't worry. I wasn't trying to. I was just looking for some nice roadside disaster photos and you helped.
Who'd want a picture of me bleeding?
It's not the blood. It's the way you were, all twisted up like a pretzel. Yeah?
This is hard for me. I need...
Come on, man, spit it out.
Could you give me a ride in your car? I've got to stop this ambush.
You're right. We have to get to the ambush, all right. But I'm afraid I'm without wheels at the moment.
How did you get us here?
Hitched.
Well, I'd better be going.
All right, drive safe now.
Pretty small to be carrying me around.
I rolled you.
I owe her better than that. I owe her better than that. Find us a ride yet?
No.
not putting my lips on that.
Ooh. Fun.
It's empty. Thanks for the lift. Now I got a quote for you.
What a rude person.
Either someone's doing some welding down there, or we're talking about some very subcode wiring. Smells like burning metal down there. No.
I like the fancy lighting. Which is super new. So new.
Locked, but flimsy looking.
Who's out there? Hey! I'm trying to do my art in here, buddy. I don't got time to waste on bums like you.
This view defines true beauty. I think he's had enough.
Hello, Reloaded.
It's either dog food or this guy's dinner.
Yeah, they've definitely touched up all of the art so far. And they've added new lighting here and there. I kind of wish they had been able to like increase the amount of frames for some animations to make it look smoother, but that's nitpicky.
That's my welding torch. How'd you get it?
Oh, it was just lying around.
A pair of forks, little gas, and we're set.
I don't walk.
I forgot the dog meat. Oh. I tried to pick up something in there, but
It's either dog food or this guy's dinner.
guess I missed that. But it seems a little bit uneven how they've treated parts of the background. For instance, if you look at the top of the tower, that looks nearly identical in the old and new version. But well, I mean, it is a pretty huge amount of art for them to go through. I think it at least looks a lot better than the work they did on Day of the Tentacle.
right there. I'm talking to you, boy. You are trespassing on private property.
Remain still, and we will not shoot you.
I get to say fire before you do that, Floyd.
Sorry, boss. I got excited.
I don't think that alarm sound is looping correctly.
Remain where you...
Hey, where is he? I told you, I nailed him last time.
Well, who set off the alarm, Floyd?
Maybe somebody's just fooling with us.
No, it's him. It's that guy you keep missing.
Well, you can hold this thing still while I'm shooting.
I'm going down for a closer look.
I don't see nobody. He must have run away.
Nah, we would have seen him running from the air. He must be hiding up in the tower.
We got him treed.
Let's go up and get him.
Looks like they remodeled the stuff which was pre-rendered CG in the old version.
A gas can.
Is it well? Silly Ben.
A hose won't.
Hey, who's that down there in the yard?
It's him. Get him.
Where?
Over there. Quick, you go around the other side and we'll have him cornered.
Where'd he go? Let's call it quits, huh, boss?
No, let's call on reinforcements.
I don't think that thing looks very safe to fly. I don't think I would fly that thing.
Oh, good. You get this from the gas tower?
Not exactly.
Just a pair of new forks and we're on the road.
What happens if I go back there and mess with the tower again?
Don't think so.
Oh, okay. Okay, Ben. Oh yeah, I need this lock. Can I close the door? No. I think that's one of the most evil adventure game puzzles I've seen. There's a door which is always open, and the solution is to close the door so you can pick up something which is on the other side, which you would never see unless you close the door. And otherwise you have no reason to close the door.
Open up, Todd. Open up, Todd. That's not something I want to lock. That's not something I want to lock. That's not something I want to lock.
Oh, I guess it's this I lock, of course.
Junk. Cars? No, thank you. Dog jumps in car, eats meat, jumps out, kills me.
Sounds like a good plan if you ask me.
Just the kind of forks I need. Right on top.
I got face.
Down. That's one ill-tempered mongrel.
That is one evil dog.
Down. Who needs dogs? Here, Poochie Pooch. Pooch. Bon appetit, mutt.
I can remember really overthinking that puzzle first time I did it, but the solution is to just leave him in midair there. I think I tried like stack the cars on top of each other the first time, but that's not right.
Nice forks. Where'd you find them?
Right next to the knives and spoons.
Well, that's it. Wait outside for a minute and I'll finish her up. I'm working on a surprise.
I hate surprises.
All right, here she comes. Am I cool or what?
You're amazing. I should crash that thing every day. So what's the surprise?
Oh, just your average everyday pre-regulation destroyer class solid fuel recoil booster.
You're serious?
Yes.
But only the vultures.
I have my connections. Now, are you gonna try this thing out or not? Ooh, I wish I had a camera.
I wish I had some way of paying you back.
Just beat it, will ya? You're scaring away my regular customers.
Bye, Mo.
Send me a postcard from the ambush.
Doesn't care about the fire.
All right, look lively. He's a sneaky one.
This time he ain't getting past us.
See him?
Nope.
Keep looking.
Nah, I've already...
You hear that?
He's back at the gas tower.
He's got a lot of nerve, that piece of trash.
Let's get him.
All units follow me.
Brum brum. In a second, there we go, brum.
Ben, how'd you get behind us?
Where are the suits?
Corley's making a pit stop. He has a bladder the size of a thimble, man.
Ripburger?
Haven't seen him in a while. Ben, man, what's the deal? Did you find something up the road? Are we headed for trouble?
No. We're in it.
Put my head in a basket, 'cause I'd had a tank full. When she blew my gasket, I surely was thankful. Till I head for the skies up above. It's a woman with wheels that I love.
Come on, old man. I gotcha. Now, do something incriminating, like ambush somebody. Aha, the plot thickens.
You shouldn't have laughed at me in those board meetings, Malcolm.
What a psycho.
Gotcha. Hey, look what I found in the bushes.
What is that?
It's a chokehold. Come here and I'll demonstrate.
It's got a camera.
I'll get her.
No, Nestor will take care of her. You have an important engagement with the rest of the Corley family.
Right.
But don't forget to destroy that camera.
Yeah.
Now then, Malcolm, how about one for the road?
Corley? Corley.
Ben! I guess Rip Burger couldn't wait for natural causes. Just like him to hit a man when his fly's down.
Ripburger did this to you?
Yeah, he knew I was dying, and he knew that my will would put him out of a job. He wants to take over Corley Motors, Ben. Sell it off to foreigners, lay off workers, start making minivans. You understand me? Minivans! Oh. You gotta hurt him for me, Ben. Promise me you'll hurt him bad.
I promise.
I want my daughter to take over the company.
You have a daughter?
Yeah, and she's a real mechanical genius, Ben. Rebuilt her first carburetor when she was 4. I used to call her the diaper dynamo. Find my daughter, Ben. Find Maureen.
Maureen? Ripburger's way ahead of me. I just hope Maureen can handle herself until I get there.
Gun, I understand. Why'd he bring a camera? Who does this guy work for? Corley Motors.
Nestor, what's that moving over there by that pile?
I don't know, Rip, but I think that pile is Bolus.
Yes, now I remember. You're the smart one, aren't you?
There's Mo's shack, but I don't see the limo. Maybe I beat them. On second thought, maybe I didn't.
I forget how cutscene heavy this game is.
Looks like someone searched this place in a hurry. Nothing left but debris, except for that smashed up camera. Back's open. No film inside. Mo said she didn't have a camera. Here's Mo's picture of her and her Uncle Pete at his mink ranch. She said she went there whenever she needed to get away for a while. That's pretty much my only lead right now.
Oh, not much to click on in here. Can I go to the other places with the heck of it? Pretty sure I'm actually just completely done with this area. Well, let's move on.
This sucker's mine. Look, I really need a ride. Look, I really need a ride.
Hey, killer.
What?
Hey, it's cool. Your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
Haven't you been watching the news?
Once again, our top story tonight, Malcolm Corley, owner of Corley Motors, was found dead at a rest stop just outside the town of Melonweed. Apparently, the benevolent patriarch and CEO was viciously beaten about the head and neck.
Like how
savagely
serious he is.
and without mercy. Police have arrested a notorious outlaw biker gang known as the Polecats.
No.
With the exception of their leader, who is still at large. Roadblocks have been set up along Highway 9 in an effort to apprehend this dangerous and violent criminal.
We've been set up.
Roadblocks suck.
I shouldn't have left the gang there.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anything about it. You ain't making me an accessory after the fact. Just lay low, man.
I like that little TV, and I appreciate they did very little from the original art, because the original art is amazing. So it still looks amazing, just like the way they handle it.
He's got a knife. He's got a knife. He doesn't look happy. I can do that.
Not gonna happen.
I think that's an Easter egg of sorts if you
Let me
repeat
show you
this.
how to do that.
Not gonna happen.
I think you actually activate a mini game
Let me show you how
if
to
I
do
keep
that.
saying this.
Not gonna happen.
Let me show you how to do that.
Not gonna happen.
Let me show you how to do that.
Not gonna happen.
Let me show you how to do that.
Not gonna happen.
Let me show you how to do that.
Not gonna happen.
Let me show you how to do that.
Not
It might be
gonna
insane.
happen.
Let me show you how to do that.
But I'm gonna click this for a
Not
while.
gonna happen.
Let me show you how to do that.
Only if it'll shut you up.
There we go. I don't know if there's actually any point to this. I don't think there is. I'll just be cowardly and just do it like here.
You're pathetic.
Oh, do I have to like do it quickly to impressive? Trying to do this quickly. Are you impressed yet, damn it? Please be impressed with me. Feels like it's not registering all my mouse clicks. Or Ow! Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Oh yeah, you sure are good at that, buddy. You're pathetic.
Can I impress him?
Let me try that again.
Only if it'll shut you up.
My hand is still bloody. Oh, maybe I have to just like repeat what I'm doing right there. It does it so quickly, I can't do that. Ah!
You're pathetic.
Ah! It still feels like it doesn't register all my mouse clicks. Maybe I'm just trying to do it too fast. Maybe I have to find a rhythm.
Damn.
Ah!
Oh yeah, you sure are good
Okay,
at
that's
that,
enough
buddy.
of that.
You're pathetic.
Welcome back, Crazy Guys.
Seem to have a lot of time on your hands. Not to mention nicks and scratches. Am I distracting you? I just killed a guy.
I'm just about to.
I don't think that's good for the table.
Hey, Quahog.
Yeah, Emmett?
I'm gonna be knifing up your table for a while, alright?
The customer with the knife is always right.
Quahog. That's some name.
That's your truck out front. I need a ride.
I look like a cabbie to you? Get lost. They're not letting anyone through that roadblock anyway.
Not even truckers?
They turned me around, said police business only. Pigs.
Let me try that again.
No, never mind. That's for the minigame. That's for the minigame. Okay, let's end this one quickly.
Ouch. No. Ouch. Ouch. Oh. Damn. No.
Oh yeah, you sure are good at that, buddy. You're pathetic.
Look, I really need a ride.
Not gonna happen.
Why? Because you're afraid of some cops?
No, because I don't like you.
Good talking to you. Friendly folks you get in here.
Damn, it's not what you'd call an I'm okay, you're okay person.
Ah, shut your hole, Quahog.
I need to get to this place, Uncle Pete's Mink Ranch.
I need to go in that direction too, but the pigs are running the style at night.
How poetic. Play. Look, let me tell you what happened.
I told you, I don't want to get involved.
Maybe I didn't need to go back and pick up something after all. I don't actually remember what to do here.
Look, I really need a ride.
Maybe I'll investigate the roadblock. Assuming I know which way the roadblock is.
So much for returning to the scene of the crime. They'll be coming this way soon. I gotta get a plan. Fast.
Well, don't think I go that way. Maybe I just yet again go to the gas tower and get people there.
Don't think so.
Okay, he's given up on that idea. Maybe there is something new to do in one of these areas. Oh, dog is still having fun.
I'd better get out of here. I'd better get out of here.
I don't think there's anything to do here. Get the lock again? I don't see how Emmett would have used the lock. No.
No.
No lock. Maybe there's something in here. Maybe I didn't investigate this good enough.
I think he's had enough. I think he's had enough. Looks like a cabinet to me. His decor has a strong carnival coin toss flavor to it.
Kind of wish the game would show the name of whatever I'm highlighting. Maybe, oh yeah, I was gonna do this earlier, I completely forgot, like mess with some of these options, like remastered gameplay. I'm curious what that would mean. Well, I'm not really seeing much of a difference so far with remastered gameplay. Maybe it means the action sequences, although the one action sequence I've done so far felt kind of similar.
Wouldn't look good on my bike.
Oh, typo, yay. Yeah, it doesn't really look like shows anything different. And maybe object highlighting is new with remastered gameplay, because that definitely didn't exist back in the day. Remastered controls, let's try that. Oh, wait. Remastered controls change the aspect ratio? What? Did I just select the wrong thing? What? 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 When did the aspect ratio change? Or was it just always like this for this room? Oh, okay, it was just that room, never mind. So confusing. But yeah, I can't tell the difference. Can't tell the difference. Oh, what? I think I might. Oh, I see. Okay. So with the old controls, I have to hold left mouse button to activate the UI. With the new controls, I just left click whatever. Well, I think I'm actually okay with the old style, to be honest. I still don't understand what remastered gameplay is. And the game doesn't really explain what it is. I'll turn it off for now, see if I notice a difference anywhere.
It's even sadder looking inside. Apparently this guy has a dog. I had a dog with a funnel on its head when I was a kid. I don't collect art, and I also don't collect whatever that is. Ouch. I don't collect art, and I also don't collect what I nominate that as least offensive of show. I hope he's not trying to bring these to life or anything like that. Not a bad version, really. Can't get up there.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything to do here. Maybe I missed something at Marine's place?
Looks like someone searched this place in a hurry. Nothing left but debris, except for that smashed up camera.
And I guess he didn't want to pick up the camera. Holding shift here and nothing is possible to highlight.
Looks like someone searched this place in a hurry. Nothing left but debris, except for that smashed up camera.
Yeah, I'm probably supposed to do something
Not on foot.
at the bar. Maybe behind the bar? I didn't actually investigate that area. Hello, Wakameti. Can I skip this? Yeah. Nope, no, that's not skipping. That's just going back to the menu. Never mind. That is a different thing. Oh yeah. I was supposed to do stuff here.
Ben! Ben, no time to talk.
You know, it stank in there, but I can't remember a better sleep.
You gotta help me. Go find my editor in Corville. Tell him I took pictures of the Corley murder.
You got pictures?
Yeah, but some thug took my camera.
So you don't have any pictures?
Well, I tracked the guy to Melonweed, but I'm not going near the place. They'd kill me. Get my editor. He's gotta get me out of this. Take one of these fake IDs to get through the roadblocks. My career is riding on those pictures. Help me, Ben. You're my only hope.
Oh, don't worry. I owe you one. If Miranda's thug is the same one that trashed Moe's place, that could be Miranda's camera I saw there. But then, who's got the film? Oh, Ms. Wood.
Go away. You're blowing my cover.
Can I close the container? That'd be fun.
Hey, come out of there. I want to talk to you.
No way. It's too dangerous.
I've touched it enough. Take that.
Quit it!
Pretty mediocre fake ID. Hope no one notices the correction fluid under the name. Here.
What's that?
Fake federal investigator ID. Could be of some use at one of those roadblocks. So how about a ride? What if they search the back and find my bike?
It's buried in a pile of concentrated fertilizer powder. Trust me, no one's gonna dig through that crap. Now you're gonna ride in the engine compartment.
The engine compartment?
Hey, I smuggle stuff in there all the time, and most of it's worth more than you. So stuff your carcass in there quick, and we might hit that mink dump by morning.
Hope you're better with a stick shift than you are with a knife.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Smells like he's got a fuel leak. I love engine fires.
Sorry, sir. Only police vehicles beyond this point.
I'm with the feds, chump. Check it out.
Huh? What's this about?
Undercover agricultural sting operation.
What's in the back?
Fertilizer.
All right, move along.
Hope you rubes get your man.
We stopped moving. Problem with your truck?
Loose hose, nothing big. I already pulled your bike out. It's sitting right over there. Well, nice knowing you. Gotta hit the road, you know.
Uh-oh. He did have a fuel leak, and he took my fuel line to fix it. That trucker's gonna die for what he did. The barn's locked. I couldn't break that lock. Lots of bikes. No. That's the insignia of the vultures. I can't believe Mo used to be a vulture. But then again, how else could she have gotten that recoil booster? I'm not into furs. Looks like a mink pelt. junk. And a hose I can use on my bike. I don't think Mo would mind if I borrow him. Mo?
Vroom vroom.
She took my booster fuel. Why is she running from me? She must think the whole world's against her. I think I know how that feels. That does it. He's dead. That sign. That means I'm in cavefish territory. Cavefish.
Grrr.
This cargo is worthless. We have been tricked, my brothers. Back to the cave.
The place looks deserted. Maybe the boss was wrong and she ain't coming here.
She's coming. We just got here first. That means all we have to do is sit here and wait.
Well, that's all of them. Can't be much holding that up now.
So if I recall, my main objective now is to figure out a way to get across that bridge. Don't walk, Ben! Use the bike. Silly Ben. So silly. Oh yeah, I think I'm moving now manually. Forget about this. Could this be something they've changed with like the remastered gameplay thing? Maybe not. You can't hear anything, Hirokage? I assume things are working. I feel like other people would have complained as well if things are not working. I did do a test earlier and I could hear the game in this room. But if the game is too low or anything, let me know and I'll try to increase the volume.
One of the gorge's many casualties. Tightrope walkers, hang gliders, human cannonballs. Many have tried to cross the mighty Cuyahoga Gorge, and many have failed, except for Ricky Myron, the Flying Torch. who jumped the gorge on a stock Corley motorcycle. It was later uncovered that he had modified his Corley with a pre-regulation destroyer-class solid-fuel recoil booster and an automotive hover lift. Myron said he would gladly replicate the jump to clear his name, but his special ramp was stolen by a mysterious truck hijacking motorcycle gang. Recoil booster and a hover lift, eh? Thanks for the tip, Rick. You're right, though. I'll need that ramp. Ricky Myron's infamous gorge jump. Professor Schmetterling's experimental flying suit. This is the last picture ever taken of Professor Schmetterling. Notice, jumping the Cuyahoga Gorge, although tempting, is highly illegal and dangerous. We recommend the recently constructed Cuyahoga Gorge Bridge for transgorge travel. Drive safely.
What happens if I just try to make the jump without any of this? Maybe I can't even try. X-Bridge.
No. Something tells me the bridge is out. I'm not putting my lips on that. Not on foot.
Still not getting any audio? That's weird. And I guess it also makes no sense for me to talking to you because you can't even hear me. I think Pivimto actually got a similar problem where for some reason once he got his new headset he couldn't hear any of my streams, and I don't know if he ever fixed that, and it just... Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm gonna try to make the jump. I'll just like drive forward here. Vroom vroom. No, okay, he automatically stops it, never mind. Well, time for puzzle stuff. I guess I'll just start with doing what I actually remember. So, since I messed with that trailer, I can get the bad guys to drive past it and bad things will happen to them, and I can get a thing from the car if I recall. Beyond that, I don't think I remember too much what to do here. So I can actually play an adventure game for a change. I wonder if there's any audio settings I can change with the stream to make it work. It's really weird how certain people aren't able to hear anything. Maybe I'll just very quickly check. Is XSplit trying to output to some kind of like surround thingy? Not finding many audio settings so far, not finding any audio settings so far. Okay, I found some audio thingies, so... Yeah, yeah. I don't see anything I would change which would make sense. I can add a delay to my audio. That would just make things horrible. I could change the bit rate. Silence detection. That actually doesn't sound so bad to set up to reduce noise from a microphone. Maybe I should fiddle with that someday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything I would change which would change with audio bananas and thingies, so... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Look at him run. Watch it.
Oh. Oh yeah, maybe I should have like tried to move the container. I think I mean trailer. I think I might have done a mistake there. Oopsie.
Cavefish.
How do I quickly get back again? I think while I'm in these areas I might randomly encounter enemies to fight. Main road go. Fine. Oh, there's a dude there. Hello, dude.
Father Torque. I haven't seen you since you retired from the Polecats.
Hey, Ben. How's my gang doing?
That's a long story. What are you doing out here?
Well, retirement's pretty boring, Ben. So I thought I'd come out to the old mine road and look for trouble.
You're picking fights?
That's what the old mine road's for, son.
Father Torque, I need your help. The gang's in jail and the law...
Ben, I'm not the leader of the Polecats anymore. You are. Can't you see I'm on permanent vacation?
Any fighting tips, Torque?
Ah, Ben, who's tougher than you?
He doesn't seem to care too much about his old gang. Doesn't even want to know any details as to why they're in jail.
Nobody, but those rod wheelers are uglier.
They're none too bright either. I'm sure you can handle them.
The vultures are quick, and they're nuts.
The ones with those boosters are hard to whip. Just remember, Ben, it's not about muscle, it's about timing.
What's up with those cavefish, man?
Watch out, Ben. They're not out here for sport. They hijack big rigs. It's part of their religion. Don't get in their way. They're blind, cold-hearted killers.
How do the cavefish ride if they're blind?
Well, they're only blind because they wear those special goggles to shield their sensitive, cave-dwelling eyes. Special sensors in the goggles pick up the dots in the road and other large objects and landmarks to help them navigate. Kinda trippy, huh?
You know any way around Cuyahoga Gorge?
Around it? It's miles and miles long, Ben. What's the matter? Don't like bridges?
It blew up.
Ooh, sorry I missed that. Well, you could jump it, like Ricky Myron. Cavefish got his ramp in their hideout, you know.
Where is the cavefish hideout exactly?
Somewhere on this road. The entrance is totally invisible unless you got those weird cavefish specs. Can't talk anymore, Ben. Eating too many bugs.
Well, take it easy, Father.
Give him hell, Polecat.
So I think I have to fight these guys until I get the goggles the cavefish wear.
You like choppers, huh?
Oh, Jesus
How
Christ!
about this chopper?
Look at the chainsaw! You crazy bitch!
Just for that, I'm taking that arm off.
Crazy bitch!
Oh, yeah!
You're cray, cray!
Yeah! 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 You're fired, old chump.
I don't think this is going in my favor.
Yeah!
Okay, so to be completely honest, I think this fighting minigame is by far the worst part of the game, and it doesn't really look like they've improved on it at all.
Say there, is that a pre-regulation destroyer class solid fuel recoil booster you have there?
Why, yes it is.
Ta-ta! I didn't have a chance to attack him. But yeah, I think I have to beat that guy as well to get his recoil booster. Okay, let's actually deal with that car. I think I might have just... I think I'm just supposed to kick this. I think that might be enough. That's weird pathfinding, just gonna say. It's still okay. Okay, so that should do the trick.
What a mess.
Look at him run.
I think I might actually prefer how this used to look.
Boss, it was Nestor's fault.
Get in quick. I have a plan. We're going to lure the Corley remnant out of hiding with a bike.
Boss, she already has a bike.
Yes, but this one she worked on with her father. It's an emotional thing. Don't try to understand. Now hurry.
That bad guy you just heard talking, by the way, that's voiced by Mark Hamill. I think especially like the sides of the road, it looks real ugly in the new version. And everything just seems to blend better in the old version with this.
I don't touch anything without wheels. I don't touch anything without... Looks okay for an aftermarket part.
Okay, so that's 1 out of 3, I think. So now I go to these side roads and just punch people and hope they don't have chainsaws.
Aggressive little boy.
So yeah, I get different weapons as I take down various different guys, and some of them are weak to specific weapons.
What's wrong? Lead divers?
That should have a couple of good boosts left in it.
Okay, so that was a recoil booster. Okay, so I just need to take down a cavefish now, I think.
I see you come for a lesson in pain. Pay close attention. This will hurt. Is that all the pain you...
Oh! Thought it would be an easy fight and I lost immediately. I guess they didn't really have the opportunity to really change how the fighting works if they still want this function to be functional. Okay, that's a cavefish. But I don't know if I have the right weapon to fight them.
Can't reach it.
Okay, so I need something with some reach, I guess. Hello, you. Let's try the pipe.
You're gonna die now. Yeah! Now I'm mad.
That's not a bad reach for this.
Freaky punk. This... Yeah! You die. Yeah! Now I'm mad.
Ooh, spiky thing. I assume it's also apparent in the stream, but yeah, this fighting, it's bad. It's really bad. LucasArts did try some weird action sequences in some of their adventure games. I don't think they ever worked out.
Back again? Good.
Oh, I think that might actually be the weapon I need. I think that's the one I need for the cavefish. That plank. Let's see if I can get that guy again. No, I don't want to fight. No, cavefish. No, no. It's gonna hug this wall over here. It's gonna ignore the cavefish. Ignore the cavefish. Okay. I gave up. Vroom, vroom. Okay, I think that's a guy again. So I think the people I have already defeated, they're out of the road. Did I try this against him? This is working so far. Oh! Does he only need one hit to take me down? I felt like he only hit me once there. Maybe I need the chainsaw to defeat him. Okay, fish. Well, let's try this, I guess.
Can't reach it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need the plan. Okay, I think that's Chainsaw Lady. No, that is very much not a lady.
Shouldn't hit a man wearing glasses.
I think I already defeated him. Yeah. Oh well. More vroom vroom. Let's switch back to old graphics for a while, just for the heck of it. Oh yeah, this is Chainsaw Lady. Okay, let's try this one.
Back for more? Just for
I could have used that.
Oh, did you destroy my weapon? I think she might have destroyed my weapon. That's very rude. Yeah, it's destroyed.
Hey,
Oh, I can
it's
kick.
my old friend. What's your name?
I haven't tried kicking.
Glad to see you all rehabilitated. My knuckles are starting to itch.
I kick you. Oh, is that guy just punching me? That was a fitting fight.
Back again? Good.
Yeah!
Lessons over. Time for the final exam.
Just let me hit you. There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that all the pain?
I'm clicking a whole lot. Clicking as much as I can. Come on, you can do it, man. Oh, I didn't do it. Andrew Arcade, hello. Did you beat the game as a kid, Andrew? Oh, okay. This is Chainsaw Lady. I think this is Chainsaw Lady.
Wow, are you really a polecat?
Yes, I am.
Well, I hate polecats. Learn to...
No, this is not Chainsaw Lady. She's a very weak lady. She's like Useless Lady. She's like Useless Lady from Siege. Vroom, vroom. So if I recall, there was a button combination you can use in the original to just automatically win every fight. I think that's actually how I usually did this. Because I did not like this fighting at all.
Over. Time for the final exam.
And if I remember, it was as simple as just like holding down the WIN for win. I think that was it. If I keep failing, I'll be very tempted to try it. Because this is not a very good part of the game. I was kind of hoping they would have done something with this fighting to make it more exciting, to make it more playable. Oh yeah, I can get his weapon again.
You're gonna die now.
If I actually manage to defeat him.
You die. Break. Now I'm mad.
Okay, I got his weapon again.
Back again.
Oh yeah, that's a plank guy. I want that plank. Want it. I really want your plank. Give me a plank. Oh! Oh, I got the plank. Okay, so I think it's a plank I use against the cavefish. I just need to find the cavefish. Fishy. Cave fishy. Ooh. Cave fishy. Okay. So I think I just wait for him to look up, and then I hit him with plank. Yeah. Yeah, hey, it worked. Okay. Goggles. Okay, to celebrate, let's go with new graphics. Oh, I don't really want to keep fighting this. Whoops. Okay, next fight, well, if I get to another fight, I'll actually try using the key combination. I'm kind of curious if that still works in this version. So if I do this now... No, that's... no. It might be another different key combination I'm supposed to use. It's not doing anything. Okay. So... goggles? Equip goggles, yes, goggles. Cave, yes, cave. Okay, that was easy. I was gonna say, like, I need to find the cave, but I think I found the cave. Spooky cave. Many spooks.
Everything about these guys is creepy.
Is it attached? There we go. Vroom vroom. And now I do puzzle, because I still remember the puzzle. And this way the cavefish people can't follow the road anymore.
I'm done with these boys.
Okay, I think I have everything I need. No, don't use the bike! Use the bike! Okay, I think that's the right option. Yeah.
I've modified my bike enough. It's closed mechanically in a serious way. Rusted too. Just like the cell doors in Solitary. Hey, open up. I'm here for the shareholders meeting.
Mr. Ripburger has postponed the meeting until Mr. Corley's murderers are apprehended. All the shareholders were notified.
Yeah. Well, I haven't checked my voicemail lately, Mac. Let me in.
Beat it.
Jerk.
Did you get house fame on a thing in your mail, Andrew Arcade? That's something you get daily. Based on your overall level of all your characters on your account, and also the overall life skill levels, you'll get an X amount of silver each day.
Let me in.
Beat it.
It'll also add up even if you're offline.
Souvenirs here. We got your hats. We got your pennants. We got it all right here. Official Corley Motors merchandise. Drive your own derby car by remote control. Sure. Take it for a spin. Just don't go out of range. Our bunnies come with batteries included. Lovable little bunnies. The officially licensed bunny of the Corley Motors Smashatorium. Oh, great, you killed the battery. We got your t-shirts here. What can I get you?
Why all the lights down here?
We got a demolition derby tonight. First prize is a vintage curly hardtail, completely restored by the old man himself. Yep.
What's this big arena doing way out here?
Corley built the Smashatorium so his employees could have some wholesome entertainment nearby. He sure took care of his employees. I got no idea what's going to happen to us now that he's gone.
I'm looking for a good souvenir.
Well, good souvenirs is all I got. What can I fix you up with?
Something small, furry, and yellow.
Sorry, this is the only set of teeth I got. Dang, there goes another one.
Yeah.
How about that little car there?
It's small, but it's not cheap, my friend. You better just take it for a test drive to make sure.
Bunnies, and plenty of them.
You want bunnies? I got your bunnies. How much you got on you?
Can I just take them out for a test drive?
I think you may not be ready for the kind of commitment that comes with a Corley Bunny value pack. Sorry, son.
Those shirts come in extra large?
No, but they're pre-shrunk.
No thanks. What do those pennants say on them?
Can't beat a Corley, they say. Kind of ironic, actually, considering how he died. Still, look great on your bedroom wall.
No walls. My bike is my home.
We could set you up with a little pole so you could make a flag, you know, for your back seat.
I'll think about it.
Do you actually have any money?
As much as I need. What's in the hat?
I don't know. Came filled with it. Probably some sort of packing material. Packs a punch, I'll tell you that much.
Seen any vultures around here?
Nah, we don't have much of a vulture problem here, even though their hideout is right up the road. They stay pretty much locked up in there. Not very social. Looky here. Nothing personal, but why don't you mosey along and stop scaring away all the other customers, all right?
Just clearing my throat.
All sizes and colors. Fill our handy beverage hats with your drink of choice.
Oh yeah, they also had an event recently where if you had X amount of
juice.
fame, you would get some kind
You
of
big fella, come give our
reward.
derby car a spin. Souvenirs to remind you of your special Smashatorium adventure.
It's out of juice.
Buy your kids a bunny so they'll shut up on the long drive home.
Can't I have him
It's
repair
out
the
of
batteries?
juice.
Don't be a cheap jerk. Looky here. Nothing personal, but why don't you mosey along and stop scaring away all the other customers, all right?
Just clearing my throat. No.
If we don't got it, then it stinks. All right, let's see the cash, amigo.
I'll owe you.
No bucks, no yucks, compadre.
Those weapons were out of weight.
Pat the bunny. You know you want to.
That's the old hardtail Mo restored with Malcolm. No. It's the exit. It's the exit. It only spins one way, and it's the wrong way.
You just can't get this stuff anywhere else, folks. And it's cheap, too. I'm practically giving this loot away. What's a couple of bucks in exchange? Looky here. Nothing personal, but why don't you mosey along and stop scaring away all the other customers, all right?
Just clearing my throat.
These souvenirs all have an expected appreciation rate of 300% per year.
Excuse me, but are those shirts, are they all cotton?
Well, let's just see here.
Got my bunny.
100% cotton.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm allergic to cotton.
Don't crowd, everybody. There's enough for everyone. That's right. Official Corley Motors Smashatorium souvenirs.
Cause once I'm stuck and like I tell people I want things, then you can just reveal what I need to do. But until then, I think I'm okay with being a little bit stuck. I don't remember everything to do in the game. Just almost everything.
There's the vultures' hideout on the other side of this field. I've heard a lot about the vultures. And I guess it's all true.
Let's go, bunny. Nice music. Oh, and the batteries flew in my direction. That's nice.
Don't go away empty-handed. Come on, give me a break.
That should put some life into it.
Sure, sure. Take it for a spin. Just don't go out of range. You just can't get this stuff anywhere else, folks.
Vroom.
Hey, don't go in there. Now look what you did. The entrance is all the way through the factory. Hang on, little buddy. Daddy's coming.
Now it's just me and the bunnies.
Bunnies. Mine.
No mementos. I'll have scars enough to remind me of this trip.
Yay.
No, not as much fun without the car.
Vroom, vroom.
The minefield's been replanted. Tidy little...
Well, I have an army of bunnies this time.
Don't think so. Don't think so.
Maybe I should not have used them all at the same time.
I don't want to set off any of these
I
boys.
think I need more bunnies.
Dang, there goes another value pack.
Oh, reinstalling Windows. That's painful. I think that might be one of my least favorite things to do with a computer ever. Nice of him to restock the bunnies even though he's still hunting for that car. Which is apparently driving itself somehow. Ghost car.
I don't walk.
Okay, let's try this again. I think I'll have to pick up the bunnies as they come out.
Don't think so.
Pick up the bunnies! Okay.
I hate surprises. I hate surprises. I don't want to set off any of these boys. No. I don't want...
There we go.
That's the guy I was telling you about, Susie.
You sure?
Yeah, that's the guy who killed my father.
All right, vultures, rack 'em up.
Let's rip him quick.
Listen, Mo. You're making a big mistake.
Oh, Ben, you're right. We shouldn't do this quickly. We should draw this out, don't you think, Susie?
Hey, I got all night. You heard her, kids. Let's draw this out.
Your father...
Don't you dare talk about my father, you heartless bastard.
Corley and I...
I said shut up about my dad.
Malcolm once...
I said shut up about my dad.
I'm losing my temper, Marine.
And you're about to lose much more.
Okay, that's enough.
Not quite.
I'm innocent.
You're in something, all right.
Let me go, or else...
Or else what?
I'll get blood all over your driveway.
That's good for the landscaping, actually.
Let me go, or else...
Or else what?
I'll tear this place apart.
Ironic choice of words, Ben.
Let me go, or else...
Or else what?
I'll call you names.
Ooh, like what?
Freaky, toaster-loving old maid.
I think I remember some of this voice quality being really bad in the original.
Let me go, or else...
Or else what?
I'll call you names.
Ooh, like what?
Diaper Dynamo.
How did you hear that name?
Your father. He told me just before he died.
You bludgeoned my father and then talked about old times?
I didn't kill him. Ripburger did. A photographer took pictures, but her camera was stolen by the same thug that came after you.
I still have that roll.
Well, develop it, would you? While I still fit in my clothes?
Okay, you stay here.
Hey.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, don't sweat it.
I'm gonna get Ripburger even if I die trying.
No, we have to expose Ripburger at the shareholders meeting. That way, we take him down, we save my gang, and your father gets his dying wish. You take over Corley Motors.
Ripburger canceled the shareholders meeting. He made a statement to the press that there'd be no meeting until the murderers were brought to justice.
So, no shareholders meeting until we're both dead?
That could be arranged.
Okay, so here we go. Faking Ben and Maureen's death. Act 1, Scene 1. Adrian Ripburger, in a desperate attempt to lure our Maureen out of hiding, has developed the following lame-ass scheme. First prize at tonight's smash-up derby is a vintage hardtail that Mo restored with her dad. Rip hopes Mo will try to nab said bike on account of her sentimental attachment to it. So Ben and Mo play along, put on disguises, and enter the demolition derby, which ends tragically when their cars explode and both are presumed dead.
Question.
Please save your questions until the end. Now, the explosives in Mo's car can only be triggered by a head-on collision with Ben's car. This ejector seat projects Mo clear of the explosion, and she parachutes to safety.
Don't you think someone will notice her ejecting out of her car?
No, they'll all be watching you running around on fire.
Yeah, that's another question I have.
When your car explodes, you climb from it in flames and run around the stadium distracting the audience. In your cute little asbestos suit, of course.
That's some plan.
All right then, let's go blow you little darlings up.
All right, folks, hang on to your chili dogs, cause it's time to start. The Corley Motors Smashatorium Amateur Driver Ultimate Destruction Maximum Carnage Marathon. Let's meet our crash cage gladiators. That mysterious-looking hooded figure wouldn't give us his real name. He prefers to be known as the Unknown Avenger. And that's just fine with us, isn't it, folks?
Oh, now I'm just embarrassed for them. Who do they think they're fooling with those ludicrous disguises?
And next to him is another masked newcomer. Please give a big Smashatorium salute to the Princess of Pile-Up, Doreen Schmorley.
All right, boys. Sick 'em.
And finally, we have a last-minute addition to the lineup tonight. A deadly-looking team known as the Boom Boom Brothers.
Try and get away now, bicycle.
All right now, are you ready to see some reckless driving? Are you ready to see some unnecessarily violent destruction? Let the demolition derby begin.
Where are you, Ben?
Hang on, Mo. Here I come.
Oh god, how do I control this? This controls kind of horribly with the mouse, and this is also very, very, very loud. Really easy with keyboard? Oh yeah, this is much easier with keyboard.
That car stalled when I bounced off the roof. Looks like these babies have a glass jaw.
Ben, what are you doing? Get over here and nail me.
Watch out for the Boom Boom Brothers, Mo.
Boom boom. Oh wow, this looks very different in the original. I don't remember the cars looking this bad in the original, yeah. That's a big difference.
Can't avoid these other cars forever.
I think we're supposed to somehow jump onto the blue car's roof. But, like, I'm supposed to do it here, right? Right? I'm not getting a lot of speed there. Can I do anything with the car over here? What's that green car even doing? What is that little car? Ooh, maybe I'm supposed to push this one all the way to the right. So I can slide on it. Oh. It looks okay again. Nicely like drives into place each time I use that ramp. That's really friendly of it. I may have done mistakes in my life. Okay, just ignore me, blue car. I'm not here. Not here. Not here. Don't see anything. See nothing. Okay, maybe like this. Is this good enough? Probably not. Oh yeah, that made it longer. No, please stop. Wait, maybe I just push it onto the ramp. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Okay, Boom Boom Brothers. It's all over.
Get him. What are you doing? Are you taking a nap? Idiots.
Okay, Mo. Time for our big finale.
Do it!
Wait, what's that? It's the Unknown Avenger, and he's on fire! Let's give him a hand, folks. That looks painful. We really should put him out right away, but what a show, huh?
can move around like this. I can probably get volume back up. Now there's no vroom vroom sounds anymore.
Still no sign of Miss Morley. This is your moment to shine.
That's the way out, but I can't get through that door. No.
Ben, quit clowning around and make a diversion.
I am a diversion.
No offense, but we need a bigger one. The bike is guarded.
Who cares about the bike?
Mo says it's important, so we're not leaving without it.
All right, I'll see what I can do, but I'm burning at both ends here.
Looks like the party's getting a little out of hand. The stadium seems to be catching fire, but let's all remain calm and... Yeah, you're right. The derby's over. Run for your lives!
Finally. Now, squish that firefly while he's hot.
Look at him run.
Oh no, the vroom vroom sounds are back. Why are the vroom vroom sounds so loud? Why?
What happened? Did you get him?
We finally got him, Bolus. That means Ripburger has to make us vice presidents now, like he promised, and give us 10,000 shares of stock each. Funny smell. What's that? The temperature light?
Well, on the bright side, I just made 20,000 shares of stock. Time to start the shareholders meeting.
Where's the hardtail?
All over the floor, Mr. Avenger.
What? What happened to your deep sentimental attachment to your father's vintage bike?
Ben, it's just a bike. I can put it back together in about a half an hour. That's assuming, of course, I can find that key.
I'll see what I can do.
Right.
Okay, I think that's it for the vroom vroom sounds.
What key are you talking about?
Key to my dad's safe. I remember he hid it somewhere on this bike, but I've looked everywhere and I can't find anything that even looks like a key.
What's in the safe that's so important?
My dad's will. I'm counting on him to tell the truth about me, finally.
Why did he keep you a secret all these years?
He didn't want people to find out about my mom.
What's so bad about Mrs. Corley?
She wasn't my mom.
Huh. But how are we going to get in the factory?
In the back of the factory, there's a secret entrance that leads straight into Dad's office. He used to sneak me in so I could help him with his bike designs.
When he got too old to do all the work himself?
Nah, this is back when I was 6.
How do I find the secret passage?
Well, it's tricky. You have to wait for all the utility meters to turn black. Then you kick the wall in just the right spot, and you're in.
How do I find the right spot to kick?
Dad just knew exactly where to kick it. But I remember that there was this big crack in the wall, and if I lined up that crack with my eye level and kicked the wall right in front of me, this weird portal would open up.
What if I can't find that spot?
Just line up your eyes with the crack, wait for the meters to go black, and kick.
How was your flight?
Well, there were some explosions during takeoff, and I landed in a minefield. But other than that, it was fine.
I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Great, now help me find that key.
Remember that time you tried to kill me?
Yeah, we really taught you a lesson. Get it?
What are we in, anyway?
It's a C-330 Big Mouth industrial cargo jumbo transport we fixed up. We want to get it rolling so we can take it to biker rallies.
You're going to try to fly this thing?
Rolling, Ben. Rolling. This baby's flying days are over, just like mine.
That kicking part is pretty vague.
Look, I was only 6. Give me a break.
I'll see what I can do.
Right.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
So I guess I have to remember one of these numbers. Well, let's figure out where I need to use it first.
I'll never find that secret passage.
Hey, Ben, can't you see I'm busy? If I could find the spot to kick when I was only 6, I'm sure you can find it on your own.
I'll see what I can do.
Right. Here, take the photos. I don't want them. Show them to someone important if you get a chance.
I can remember hearing they had a lot of complaints about this puzzle where you have to kick the wall, like people struggle to figure out the right spots, and I noticed that a highlight to this rock specifically. I wonder if they did that just to make the puzzle a little bit easier, just to like make it more tempting to specifically kick this rock. Yeah, looks like it.
I'm not putting my lips on that. Now that's art. Very austere, no drawers. Look at that stadium burn. That's gonna take a bite out of the pension fund. This is where you put the card. Locked. Looks like the meeting started.
Was not only an inspirational leader, but also a great personal friend. His loss affects us all deeply. Malcolm and I spoke often of the future. We talked of a day when Corley Motors would move beyond its humble beginnings into a new vehicular age. And although his tragic death took him from us sooner than anyone expected, Malcolm Corley's dream remains. And I shall carry out that dream in his memory. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to present to you the future of Corley Motors. The Corley minivan.
Oh!
Corley was right. I never dreamed it would actually come to minivans, though.
Hey, who are you? How long have you been there? Oh, security! Help! Security! What took you so long? He ran down the hallway. Move it.
Mavis must be seeing things.
Okay. I think this is where I do the number thing. Wait, how many digits was that? Was it 6? I want to say 6. That looks like 6.
I don't walk.
Use your bike. So that would be this one. 154492. Now then, can I actually remember that? Or shall I be sensible and just write it down? I wonder if that's random each playthrough.
There's some sort of card. A tape. I sure hope that's Corley's will.
Like that I still have a bunch of bunnies.
Cool.
Adapt or perish. Capital growth margin. What you see before you right now is my vision for business.
Oh, perfect.
This is a disaster.
You're telling me we're gonna have some major downtime here. Why don't you tell a joke or something?
I don't know any jokes. You know, this reminds me of an amusing anecdote about a...
Well, I'm out of ideas.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
Now, this next slide shows our new, more aggressive corporate strategy.
Hello there. If you're hearing this, I must have croaked. Well, people gotta move on, you know, and make room for other people. And that's what I'm here to talk about today. I've made room for someone else to take my place at Corley Motors. And it ain't that embezzling crook Adrian Ripburger. Rip, you don't belong at the head of my company. You belong in jail. I let that man talk me into far too many things. Like keeping my daughter a secret. He was wrong. I was wrong. I should have stood by her. I hope, Maureen, that you forgive me, and that you take over Corley Motors and run it however you see fit. All right, that's enough. How do I turn this damn thing off?
I'm sorry you had to hear that, Tate, from one of Malcolm's psychiatric sessions. Near the end, he suffered many paranoid delusions. He was haunted by powerful forces of his own creation.
And here's one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Maureen Corley, and do I have a heck of a story for you. By the time I'm done, you'll see why this man should be in jail. Hey! Where'd he hobble off to?
Uh-oh. There he goes.
And then he sent his goons after me.
Run, Ripburger. When it's time to find you, we'll just follow the shiny trail.
Yes, of course we'll have daycare facilities. Any other questions? Oh, speak of the devil. Come over here, Ben. That was great, Ben. We found where we were meant to be all along.
So, after we pick up your bike, we'll go get my gang out of jail.
And then find out why my gang never showed up to help us.
And then you go business suit shopping.
Don't remind me.
Don't complain. You're going to be rich.
At this point, I'd settle for just a little peace and quiet.
Well, he's not very nice.
She interrupted my speech then. She really shouldn't have. I was just about to talk about the inherent dangers of motorcycle operation. What?
Can't you make this damn thing go any faster?
Putting my lips on.
Ooh, bunnies.
Fun. Fun. Pretty small. I'm saving that chain for my friend. Pretty small. If I touched it, it would fall off. It's meant for nuts. I'm saving that chain for my friends on the old mine road.
Sometimes I'm confused as to what I'm actually highlighting when using items and items.
I'm saving. Pretty small. Can't reach it. That fan's like a big meat grinder.
Oh. Well, there we go. The end.
Let me try that again.
Can I skip this?
So, after we pick up
I
your
can't.
bike...
Skip this? I can't.
We'll
Backspace? There we go.
Welcome.
Okay, backspace. Yes, I don't think bunnies is the right idea. So I'll just get rid of them. I don't have too many things to interact with. And I can't interact with him. Can I respawn him? Oh, there we go. Okay, that yeah. Probably has to take his cane? Take his cane.
My cane!
You'll need more than a cane when I'm through with you, Ripburger. Won't budge. I don't see a nut. I'm saving that chain for my friends on the old mine road. No. It's meant for... I'm saving that chain for my friends on the old mine road. If I touched it, it would fall off. Don't think so. Pretty small.
Might be running out of time again soon.
No. I'd rather he didn't know I was back here.
Maybe I just choose the right fuel line?
Budge.
You wanna use that one? There we go.
Won't. I don't see a nut anywhere on that. Won't. I don't see a nut anywhere on that.
Okay, the end again. Whoops.
Let me try that again.
Give me that cane.
You'll need more than a cane when I'm through with you, Rip Burger.
Oh, now I can't highlight stuff anymore? That's odd.
Won't budge.
I must be missing something very obvious.
I'd rather he didn't know. I'd rather he didn't know. I'd rather... I'm saving that chain for my friends on the old mine road.
Maybe I'm missing something here.
If I touched it, it would fall off. I'm saving
tried
that
that
chain
already.
for my friends. I hate seeing them like this.
Oh, now I can highlight again.
I think that's my only hope. Can't reach it. No.
I think I tried pulling all of them. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. That was a little bit silly, just a specific one. I couldn't even see a nut there visually.
No one sneaks up on me from behind.
Was that the same noise as in Black Desert when you break a pot? That noise sounded very similar.
I thought you said this thing couldn't move.
I said it couldn't fly. I never said it couldn't taxi.
Well, flying would be nice since we're headed for the gorge.
Rip Burger, you're going to kill all of us.
Shh, Ben, don't ruin the ending.
How do you stop this thing?
From the cockpit.
Looks like they gave Maureen a pretty long neck just for this shot.
Ben!
He just smiles.
Hey, Susie.
Ben, quit yapping and make something happen, will ya?
So much for the controls. I could have used those. Here goes nothing.
What the? Ben, what did you do?
Ben! Ben! Are you alive?
I am, but I don't know about Ripburger.
I can see him. He's out cold. Climb back here quick. Careful, Ben!
I'm taking you and your friends with me, Ben.
All you're taking is the wrong kind of medication.
Need to know the temperature, that's very important. I guess it's no surprise that starting the engine is an automatic fail.
Oh, let me try that again.
Climb back here quick.
Let's not start the engine again.
I think you just killed a seagull.
Detached trailer, that also sounds bad. Oh, maybe I'll do what I'm actually supposed to do. Well, I'll read the about. That's very important.
Well, that answers that.
Wait, come back! We need your weight in the plane!
Yay, the end.
Let me try that again.
Oh, I reached
Climb
it from
back
here.
here quick.
Let's do this quickly.
How poetic.
Wait, come back! We need your weight in the plane!
Life was a game to him, and he played it by his own rules. He was a mystery to most of us, and yet an inspiration to us all. He gave us freedom. He gave us power. He gave us wings. He gave us wheels. Thank you, Malcolm Corley, for giving us a dream that will never die.
So, maybe we could do lunch sometime next week.
Yeah, sure. Lunch sounds great.
Things aren't gonna change, are they, Ben? I mean, just because I'm in charge of the company now, and living in a mansion and riding around in limos, that doesn't mean we won't spend a lot of time together, does it?
Look, Mo, you're in a different league now. You shouldn't be hanging out with the likes of me anymore.
But Ben... just a second. Hello? What? No, that's crazy. Is he nuts? Look, move the meeting up to 5 and tell the plant foreman that I'm coming over personally to inspect those parts. I know, that's what I told him. Excuse me, what was that last part? No, that alloy was flawed to begin with. Uh-huh, yeah, good, great.
Yay! I beat the game. Can I view the credits with original graphics? Ooh. I'll reduce volume a little bit there. Maybe I'll reduce it a bit more. I know there's a small Easter egg at the end of the credits, so I'll watch through these. But yeah, I think Double Fine did a good job with the remaster overall. I think they did a better job with this than Day of the Tentacle. Especially with the character art, I think characters in general look pretty great. The backgrounds were hit and miss, but they look good for the most part. Hello, Gamer Jimbo. I mean, it's a good game. I do feel like it's probably one of the weaker LucasArts adventure games, so I think I would just recommend you play most of the other ones first, like Day of the Tentacle, Monk Island 1 and 2. Indy 4, The Dig. I think those are better games. And then if you feel like you want even more of that, then play Full Throttle. Well, some of the games I mentioned doesn't have remasters, but I don't think it matters too much. And I think like The Dig and Indy 4, they're available on Steam and GOG if I recall. And then Monk Island 1 and 2 and Day of the Tentacle, they already have remasters. Now then, how long are the credits? I'll be curious if they somehow do other remasters. They've now gone through all of the LucasArts games which Tim Schafer worked on. So I wonder if they'll try to get the rights for the other LucasArts games and remaster those too for the heck of it. But I don't know how much difficulty that'll be for them, and I also have no idea like how well these games are even selling. Like, is this generating a lot of profit for Double Fine? But some of the other games would be nice to see remasters of. I can remember reading that the Dig originally had high-res graphics that were going to add to the game. I think they're planning on making a Windows version, and that was supposed to be high resolution. That said, like when I say high resolution, I mean high res for that time, which would have been 640 by 480. But even so, it would have been fun to have seen that version of the game. So if they ever make a remaster of the Dig, I imagine they'll probably try to dig up those assets and base remaster on those files. Boot disk maker. That's a credit you don't see these days anymore. Well, I remember the days of boot disks. Okay, we don't have to deal with that anymore. Monkey 3 would be great to have a remaster of as well. I think Monkey 3 might actually not be possible to buy anywhere. Are they gonna add in credits for the remaster here as well? Because these credits could be very long if so. Maybe I'll change back to all graphics for a while. All graphics. They did a better job with the alpha on the foreground in the old version than the new version here. I am very disappointed. I want my money back. Mr. Big Music Guy. That's a fun credit. So many people. I'm not sure if I appreciate jokes so much when the credits are so long. Now it just sounds like they're listing other LucasArts employees just for the heck of it. Oh my god! 30 more people for the heck of it! I can skip them, Jimbo, but there's an Easter egg at the very end of the credits, and I want to make sure I see it. Team would like to thank the following cats. Maybe this part of the credits will be dedicated to Crazy Cats. Oh my god, is this like the end of Heidi? There's suddenly poetry at the end of the credits. I wonder if they just made the credits long to make it sync up with the music. Like they knew they wanted to go through X amount of songs, so they just added a bunch of filler, a bunch of filler. Okay, this has to be the last song.
Is greatly decreased, and now the odds are greatly increased that I may someday get a chance to kiss your lips. I thank the Lord each day for the apocalypse.
Yeah, you're right, Crazy Cats. Why is my wealth rank so high in Black Desert? I'm not that rich. I even see Zell there now. What's happening? Are other people getting really poor? And you're super high. You're number 6 right now. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. End of the credits. End of the credits. And what do we get? We get a bunny. We get a bunny. We get many bunnies. of the bunnies. And yeah, that's the end of the credits Easter egg thing. Bunnies. And I've now been in the game. And I unlocked concept art. Some of these faces remind me of, especially this reminds me a lot of Day of the Tentacle. Somebody mean. Is this supposed to be the vulture's hideout? I don't think we ever see it from this camera angle. Unless I have a really bad memory. If I recall, in the early 2000s, LucasArts were actually working on two Full Throttle sequels, but both of them were cancelled during development. I think they were both action games. I don't think either were adventure games. Music. Hi-fi, lo-fi. Flight of the Bunnies.
Hello, everybody. I am Tim Schafer. I was the project leader on Full Throttle, and welcome to this exciting commentary.
So here, there's a.
I like that that's actually fully unlocked after beat the game, and I don't have to play through the game again to like find all the commentary spots to unlock that. Because I think I would rather listen to this in the menu rather than playing through the entire game again. Although I don't know if I care too much about the game to actually go through all of that. I never could figure out. What does remastered gameplay mean? I could never figure it out. But yep, that was Full Throttle. I beat it. I'm officially bestest in the entire world. And now I'm getting kinda hungry, so I might be rude and leave. I'll host someone else playing through Full Throttle. I imagine there's quite a few people streaming the game right now since it got released just some hours ago. Full Throttle. Oh, nope. I lied. Am I really the only one? I find that surprising. I thought this would be a bigger release than that. Really the only one? Really? Is there no way to search for stream title on Twitch? Oh wait, okay. So there are a couple of people. I guess they just didn't select the same game as me. Okay, let's stream this guy called Nelquar. Okay, there we go. So I had not selected Full Throttle Remastered. I had selected Full Throttle as game on Twitch. That's why I couldn't find anyone. But yeah, I'll host this guy, and thanks to peeps for watching. Bye bye.